Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. Today we're gonna talk about how to be successful in your nursing journey. Nursing is a lot. It takes a lot of time, a lot of drive, a lot of dedication, and even sometimes when you are putting the time, it's not working. But I'm somebody who refuses to give up. I always refuse to give up. If you fall down once, you have to get up. You fall again, you get up. One thing is, when you fall, you don't fall. You fall, you come up. When you come up with something. You're not somebody who just starting from the beginning. You are somebody who's continuing because you were there before. You gain some knowledge, you pick something, you gain something, and then you're gonna incorporate that in the continuity of your journey. It's gonna take a lot of drive, a lot of time, a lot of dedication, but you can do it. In nursing, it's good to have study group. Certain people, when they do study group, they just sit there and talk about all kind of things. They never focus on the goal of the study group. The goal of the study group is to pass, right? The goal of the study group is to review, is to study together, is to build each other up, is to share knowledge. But a lot of people, sometimes when you do study group with them, they sit there, they chat. You don't want to be there. If you know what's good for you, you don't want to be there. You want to be in a study group. When you guys put the time to study, it's for studying. Let's say you put 3 hours, 2 hours, that 3 hours need to be spent on studying. Don't be there chatting. Study group is a good thing to do when you're in nursing school because you never know everything. You need somebody else to help you, to guide you. And then while you're sharing your knowledge with them, they're sharing yours with you. You pick up something from them, they pick up something from you. The second thing to do also, you can do that on your own and also do that with the study group, is to answer a lot of questions. Do not sit there and study and never practice what you're studying. That's not good. You need to do a lot of questions because when they give you tests, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. The reason you have to do a lot of practice questions is because you have to familiarize yourself with the way they ask those questions and the way to answer them. It's not the same as when you were in high school. It was A, B, C. It's not like that. So you have to familiarize yourself with those questions. This will help you both in your courses and also for the NCLEX exam. There are books that you can buy to answer those questions, and also you can go online and find some websites that have a lot of big questions, and you can practice those questions. And whenever you practicing those questions, when you put your answer, they always give you a why. Let's say you answer the questions and then you get it wrong. They're gonna tell you this is the right answer and then this is right. They're gonna give you a lot of details on the answer that you miss. You gain the knowledge, you have to apply it. So studying is good, but if you spend your entire time studying and never practice any questions, it's not good. And the other thing too, do not only sit in the book that the class give you. So yes, you need to focus on your school material, you need to ask your professors questions, you need to do study groups. Also, you need to be studying from other books as well. So because what happens is sometimes when you go for your NCLEX exams, if you only focus on the books that they give you, there is a lot of things you're going to miss. So that's the same thing when I say go and practice big questions. Most of these big questions are from other books, so it's good to take other books to read. The other thing is you need a lot of time. You cannot just, you're gonna study once a week. When you were in high school, you study close to the exam. You cannot do that in nursing school. You are gonna be dealing with people's lives. So you need to fill yourself with a lot of knowledge so you can be prepared for the field that you are going in. And also you're gonna be prepared for the NCLEX. The NCLEX is the exam that you're gonna take so you can get your nursing license. You have to start getting ready for that in the beginning. You cannot say, okay, after 4 years or after 2 years, that's when you're gonna be ready for the NCLEX. You have to start getting ready for the NCLEX the moment that you start nursing school. With nursing, you're gonna need to put a lot of time. a lot of time. So I made a previous video on how I become a nurse in this country without speaking English. You can go back and watch it, but you're gonna need a lot of time. Like 1 hour a day will not do it, 2 hours a day will not do it. Anytime you get, any chance you get, you have to do a lot of studying. I said before, studying in group is good, but also studying by yourself is good as well. So you need to do your own research, you need to read, do a lot of reading, do a lot of practicing, spend a lot of time in your book. When I was in nursing school, I'll spend days studying. I'll be studying and studying and studying. I'll spend my whole day in the library, sometime in groups, sometime by myself studying, because my problem was, I am in this country, my English wasn't good. So I came, first of all, like I said in my previous video, I came in this country without speaking English. I don't speak English. I want to be a nurse. So I had double trouble. Nursing school is very hard. It's very difficult. And then I'm coming in with my bad English. I had to take English classes while I'm in nursing school, trying to learn, translating things. It was a lot of work. So for me, it was very, I know a lot of people are saying it's very hard, but for me, it was double hard. It was double hard because it was a lot. So study group is a good thing to do. Studying on your own is good. Do a lot of questions, big questions online or from books. Start preparing for the NCLEX in your first semester. Do not wait for your last semester to prepare for the NCLEX. You have to start preparing from the beginning. And if you do everything that you can and then you fail, don't be discouraged. Why? Don't be discouraged. Let's say you do everything that you need to do and then you fail, you go back. A lot of nursing school, I don't know if it's all of them, or if it's a lot of them. When you fail, you don't get to come back right away. They make you take a year off. They make you take a couple of semesters off. And then when you come back, you have to say why did you fail and what you're going to do. The school I was in was like that. Thank God I never failed a semester. God is good to me. God is so good to me. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Sometimes when I sit and I'm going back and thinking of, you know, how I made it, how I graduated with my nursing degree, and thinking of it, I'm like, God is so good to me. God is good to me. He's really, really good to me. He's really, really good to me, because I never failed any of my semesters, any of my classes. Like, I had people who I was studying with, they speak English, they were born in this country. We put the time, you know, studying together, and they failed. They had to take the semester off, and they had to wait for a couple semesters. By the time I was graduating, that's when they were coming back to the program. So God is good to me. He's very good to me. So a lot of nursing school are very strict. They are very, very strict. Like, if you fail, it's like they're humiliating you. If you fail, you have to, you know, start all over again. And then you don't get to come back right away. You have to write letters, say why you fell and what you're going to do to never fail again, things like that. So finding a very good study group is very, very important. Like I said, if you are in a study group where people are not studying, they are talking about other things, like, get out. Get out. Get out, and then find the people that's really about the business of studying, the business of going somewhere, and be somebody who refuses to give up. If you fail one test, there are other tests. Just come back strong. It's like you go in prayer for 40 days with no food, and then you come back strong. I didn't say that. Yeah, so you go and you come back. You come back strong. You go and do everything that you got to do. You come back strong, and do not listen to dream killers. There are a lot of dream killers out there telling you this, telling you that. Just go straight for it. I had a friend in school when I was in school, like, I feel bad for her. And she fell. She didn't get to continue with us. And one of the things that she kept telling me is that her husband kept telling her that she will never be she will never be a nurse, she will never be that. And sometimes these things, they get to your brain, they get to your mind. You have to find a way to block people like that. Even if it's your own spouse, even if it's your own siblings, your own family member who are like that. If you can get away from them, get away from them. If you cannot get away from them, find a way to block their negative energy. Because sometimes if you fit into what they are telling you, you will believe that, oh, I'm not good, I'm nothing, I cannot do this. Never talk bad about yourself. My brother Zeke, my little brother, he always says, never talk bad about yourself. Words have power. Anything you say will get into you. Anything you say about yourself, if it's negative, it's gonna follow you because it comes out of your mouth. So feed yourself positive energy, feed yourself good energy. Always say, I'm gonna do it, it will happen for me. Why not me? I can do it, I will do it. Pray, focus, do the work, and let the universe do the rest for you. Let God do the rest for you. I am somebody who always refuses to give up. If I come up with something, I said, I want to do this, I want to do it. Even if I'm struggling through it, I will never give up. Because I know one day, just one day, everything that I've put in, like this flower behind me, look how beautiful the flower is. I know everything that I've put in, they will come up one day. So never feed into negative energy. Never listen to people telling you, you ain't this, you ain't that. And sometimes it's the professors. Some of these professors are very shady sometimes. Like sometimes they are nice to some students and they are not nice to other students. So even if it's the professors, find a way to block their bad energy around you. Focus on what you came here to do. Do it, do your work, and it will follow. It will show. Even when it's hard, even when you feel like you're struggling, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. One more thing, learn how to study properly. You're not going to be studying like you reciting something, you memorize everything. It's like when you're studying, one thing I used to do, it's like you study the physiological of things. Let's say you're studying something about the heart. Picture in your mind the whole framework of the heart, everything. Don't just study that one part. You're studying the atrial valve. You're studying a valve. You're studying one chamber. Like just picture everything. Connect everything. Everything is connected together. When you're studying for nursing, you have to study physiological. Like you're not only studying one part, you're studying the whole thing. And then you take notes and then you practice. And nursing is very stressful. It's very stressful. Treat it like a full-time job. You have to put your time, your energy, everything you got, you have to put it there. And since it's a very stressful thing, find ways to relax too. You don't want to get sick. You don't want to end up in the hospital. I remember that I ended up in the hospital. I remember I ended up in the hospital when I was in nursing school. I don't remember if it was the first or the second semester, because I feel like I was pushing and didn't give myself a break. I ended up in the hospital and they told me I need to rest, I need to do this. They even put me on oxygen. That's how bad it was. And they told me I need to rest, I need to take things slow, and I did, and we are here today. So even though you're studying a lot, but just know that your body, your brain needs rest. You cannot keep going and going and going. You're gonna get headaches, you're gonna get sick, you're gonna be in the hospital. So make sure while you are working on yourself, you're working on your dream, whatever it is, just put time aside to relax. You don't want to be ended up in the hospital. You don't want to be sick. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section of the video, and if you want more nursing video, let me know. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.